Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So to fry our chicken, we'll first need to preheat our oil. So my oil is on the stove. I put it on maximum and I'm leaving it there. So let's get to what you will need again. You'll need a bowl to put in your meat, and then you will need your chicken. So I had boiled my chicken with water and salt only. If you like, you can put some garlic and then boil it. Then I put it on the drainer to drain out the water. Then I have my flour there, the baking powder, the royal baking powder. You can use a brand of your choice as long as it's baking powder. And that silver thing, it's my salt in there. I have Raja all-in-one spice. Like I said, you can add garlic if you want. Then you have your curry powder. So the Raja royal spice has garlic inside, and that's a bowl to add to put in my meat, 2 eggs, and your okay, then you'll break your eggs. So I'm using 2 eggs because I'm not frying a lot of meat. So yep, 2 eggs, it's enough for me. I'll put my eggs in a bowl, then add some salt. Then I also add some Raja and my curry as well. So like I was saying, the Raja all-in-one spice has garlic. So if I was not using the spice, I was going to put garlic on my chicken when I was boiling it. So yep, there's my curry powder. Then after you've added everything, you just stir. If you have I think they call it a whisker. If you have a whisker, you'll use a whisker to just mix everything nicely. Just mix those eggs. Make sure those spices blend in nicely with your eggs, because they'll need to be evenly distributed on your meat. So you just blend until you are happy. Just keep on stirring and mixing until you are all happy. So yep. While I'm busy clearing my table, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. So then I'll put my baking powder inside my flour. This one, it's optional. You can do it. If you don't want, it's still okay. But I like putting my baking powder. I feel like it makes it golden brown. So I'll put my baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Not a lot, because you've already added salt when you were boiling the meat. You also added salt on the eggs, so you don't need a lot of salt. And just mix nicely as much as you can, you know, just to try and make sure everything mixes nicely. Then you are done. So yep, after you are done with that, you just take your meat and dip it into your eggs and make sure the eggs it's well distributed along the chicken. Just, you know, roll it in there nicely as much as you want. So this is basically what you'll do with all your meat. Just put it inside the eggs. Then from the eggs, just try to hold it so you can drip out a bit of the egg, so that you don't have too much egg product on your meat. Then put in the rest of your meat just to make it soak in there as much as you can. Put in your bowl, put in there, let it soak a bit in the eggs. So yeah, while that is busy soaking, you'll just take the one in the flour and dip it in there, and just make sure you know, put enough flour there so it can absorb the eggs, because if you don't do that, the chicken will taste like fried eggs. So yep, make sure you cover your chicken nicely with flour there. And guys, make sure you press the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the number of videos I will be posting, because I have a lot of ideas in mind. And do comment as well and suggest what you think I should post, you know, because I'd like to know what you guys think I should record and post and share with you guys. I'd like to share my thoughts. So yep, once you're done with that and your oil is nice and hot, you just, you know, dip up the chicken a bit to reduce the amount of flour you have there, and then put it in there. And then you see it's sizzling. Everything is just sizzling as good in there. What I normally do, I'll take my spoon and just try to distribute the oil throughout my meat, especially those bigger portions that will be pooping out of the oil. So I'll just cover it like that with my spoon and toss it and turn it in the pot in there until it's as brown as I'd like it to be. If I want it to be more golden brown or darker brown, you'll just leave it a bit longer in the oil. If you're like me, you don't have to leave it that long, because I don't like my chicken too brown as if it's burnt. So I prefer it a bit golden brown but still tasty and crispy at once. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah guys, just make sure you press the like and subscribe button. So this is basically what you will do with the rest of your meats. Just fry them and turn them as much as you can. You can see I'm already turning my meat because my oil is very hot, so it kind of cooks much faster. And I boiled the meat, so this is how my food looks. I decided to put some corn, and I think I'm running short of a drink. Let me get myself a cold drink. I need a cold drink to go with this. And tala, I've got my cold drink and I'm happy. So guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I love